The first question, the question says the patient will most likely benefit from the supplementation of which of the following? Okay, what is the question stem? It says that 6-month-old girl is brought to the emergency department by her father. He observed jerking movements of her arms and legs earlier in the day. Okay, she has seizure and she appears lethargic. Physical examination shows hypotonia, and there is hepatomegaly. Leverage is palpable 3 centimeter below the right costophrenic angle. That's hepatomegaly. Her finger stick glucose shows hypoglycemia. Okay, serum levels of acetone, acetoacetate, and beta hydroxybutyrate are undetectable. These are the ketone bodies. The ketone bodies are undetectable. Molecular genetic testing shows a mutation in carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2 gene, CPT2 gene, or carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2 gene. The patient will most likely benefit from supplementation with which of the following? Okay, what do you think? This patient has deficiency of carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2 gene. What do you think? And the carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2 is necessary for which process? For fatty acid breakdown, right? Yeah, it's necessary for a fatty acid breakdown for the beta oxidation. Okay, what is the function of this enzyme, carnitine palmitoyl transferase? How it involved in fatty acid breakdown? Okay, this enzyme, carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2, enters once the long chain fatty acids that contain 14 to 20 carbons. 14 to 20 carbons are called long chain fatty acids. When they entered to the mitochondrial matrix by the help of an enzyme, carnitine palmitoyl transferase 1, this enzyme, carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2, removes the long chain fatty acid and kind of release it into mitochondrial matrix. Okay, when this one is not there, when CPT2 is not there, or CPT1, doesn't matter, CPT2 or CPT1 is not there, there would be buildup of long chain fatty acids inside the plasma, and the patient would not have high amount of phosphate for production of for the gluconeogenesis, and that's why the patient have hypoglycemia, because of there's no gluconeogenesis, especially in the fasting state. And also the patient will be, the ketone bodies will be down because ketones are produced once the long chain fatty acids enter the mitochondria. That's why they have hypoketotic hypoglycemia. That's why these acetone, acetoacetate, and that enzyme, acetone, acetoacetate, and beta hydroxybutyrate are the 3 ketone bodies which are normally produced within the mitochondria from long chain fatty acid beta oxidation. When there is no entry of long chain fatty acid entry into the mitochondria, then there would be less ketone body production. That's why they are low in the plasma. And also the patient develop hypoglycemia because of less substrate, or because of inhibition of gluconeogenesis, especially in the fasting state, and because of accumulation of long chain fatty acids inside the plasma. They have hypotonia, cardiomyopathy, hepatomegaly, these things, and also seizure in the brain. We cannot give long chain fatty acids. Why we cannot give long chain fatty acids? Because the enzyme is not working. Then if we give long chain fatty acids, the condition will be worsened, right? That's wrong. Long chain fatty acid is the those fatty acids that contain between 14 to 20 carbons. We cannot give these long chain fatty acids because the patient does not have the enzyme, the current CPT2, carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2. Okay, if we give these fatty acids, I mean long chain fatty acids, the condition will be worsened. Okay, coenzyme A is not part of this one, not part of beta oxidation of fatty acids. Coenzyme is maybe it's necessary. It's formed from vitamin B5. It's necessary for steroid synthase, fatty acid synthase, not for degradation of fatty acids. If you have coenzyme A or with vitamin B5 deficiency, then we will have some sorts of other symptoms like alopecia, like tingling, numbness of the body, and also there's a risk of adrenal insufficiency as well with vitamin B5 deficiency. Okay, tetrahydrobiopterin as BH4. This one is necessary for conversion of phenylalanine to tyrosine and tyrosine to dopa, and also it's necessary for formation of serotonin as well. This one is not here. It's wrong, totally wrong. Medium chain triglycerides, or the number of triglycerides that contain less than 14 carbons. They do not require any shuttle. They do not require carnitine palmitoyltransferase 1 or 2 to enter from cytoplasm to the mitochondria. That's why we can give these medium chains. Triglycerides with less amount of carbons. Triglycerides with less amount of carbons. You know, triglycerides contain two things: glycerol plus fatty acids. The fatty acids of medium chain triglycerides are less than 14 carbons. They are 10, 12, 8. That's why we can give medium chain triglycerides to these patients, and because these medium chain triglycerides does not require help of CPT1, CPT2 to enter from cytoplasm to mitochondria. That's why that's the correct answer. And thiamine. Okay, thiamine is not necessary here. Thiamine is only we gave thiamine for the people who have maple syrup urine disease. In maple syrup urine disease, there is a deficiency of enzyme branch chain alpha ketose dehydrogenase that is necessary for the metabolism of leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These are three gluconeogenic amino acids require branch chain alpha ketose dehydrogenase and thiamine as a cofactor to start their metabolism. Especially, they will go to the gluconeogenesis. When there's deficiency of that enzyme in maple syrup urine disease, we give thiamine as a supplement. Okay, we won't discuss about maple syrup urine disease. But what about methionine? Methionine, homocysteine is a toxic substance. Is a toxic substance in our body. Homocysteine is converted either to cysteine or methionine. Methionine, if someone is deficient in methionine synthase, the enzyme that converts homocysteine to methionine, then we give methionine because if there is a methionine synthase deficiency, then the patient will develop homocystinuria. There will be high level of homocysteine in our body, and the patient will have vessel damage, accelerated atherosclerosis, thrombose, and there's also marfanoid habitus and homocysteine in the urine, intellectual disability, fair skin. But this one is not implying to that kind of patient. We give methionine for someone who have methionine synthase deficiency, especially in homocystinuria. Okay, the right option is choice D.
Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more.